family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Turnaround, cute designs, and so many options. It's totally made for you. Comfy Vibes Co. Fast, trendy, custom, yours. Check us out at comfyvibesco.com.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Having the right insurance team will change the way you view insurance. Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm. My staff and I believe insurance is a tool that can help you plan for what can go wrong so you can focus and invest in what can go right.
Amanda and her team are dedicated to serving you and the community. They are local, committed, and a trusted insurance team. See why they've been voted Best Insurance Agency 7 years and counting.
Come see us. We'd love a chance to work with you too.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town...
Getting
Johnson with the home run, just about to stray away center field.
Oh, what a whirlwind. How about that, folks? All right, I think we're back here for some more basketball at the Claire T. Why am I struggling with that today? The Claire T. Blickery Activity Center. Thank you very much. Let's just get right to the introductions right now. Over on one camera, we got Chad Affield. We got Yards over on the other camera, and sitting to my left doing the computer work is none other than Noel Eckroth. I am Joe Schreiner, and we'll be calling the game for you today. Noel, welcome aboard, and thanks for coming back and staying with me here for game number 2 of the day.
A feature game, yeah. We had a matinee, and now we've got the main event coming up, the girls' game. This should be a really exciting game against two teams that I think have some intriguing matchups. It's going to be really fun to watch.
I think it will be some intriguing matchups, and we're not too far off of the starting time here. 4:43. I think it was scheduled for 4:30. So we're not too far off there. So welcome everybody to our pre-game show brought to you by Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is the precision planning sales and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. Also brought to you in part by Red River Communications, internet with a human touch. Thanks to those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. We appreciate everybody tuning in and watching on that. If you have Red River Communications, you can see us right on our own cable channel on 28. I'm Joe. He's Noel. And we saw a good game by the boys. Just a quick score update from that one. The boys won 59-53. The Huskies led by 6 at half, and they led by 6 at the end of that one. It was a good game. It stayed close. I mean, it was in question most of the way through. So, good game by both teams.
Both teams fought hard. Both teams battled hard. It was a good ball game to watch if you like good defensive basketball. But each team certainly provided their share of good offensive plays as well.
Absolutely. All right, now we're here to talk about the girls with about 2.5 minutes away from introductions. But again, the girls, we've got Piper Nelson and Claire Woods, the two big guns here for the Lady Huskies.
Yes, Piper Nelson, she's drawing a lot of attention from other teams and as well as from the media. You know, an 8th grade point guard averaging just over 16 points a game, and she had a big game up at Fargo Oak Grove in a big win for the girls on their 3-game win streak. And then, of course, you have Miss Steady Pace wins the race, Claire Woods, averaging just under 18 a game. She's also pulling down about 7 rebounds a game. Very, very steady performer for the Wahpeton Huskies, handling the post.
Well, there's the two guns for the Wahpeton Lady Huskies, and to the other side we go, and then we are looking at Jonica Bernadas and Parker Yagi, a couple of outstanding guards, seniors for the Cowgirls.
Well, what I think is kind of fun is Jonica Bernadas has partnered up with you a few times, making a call at some of the Breckenridge boys games. So I think that's pretty cool. She's doing a great job for the Cowgirls, averaging just about 13 a game. And, of course, Parker Yagi averaging just under 15 a game. And they have another double-figure scorer, at least average-wise, Emily Goen, at about 10 points a game. And then, of course, you know, we want to mention Sienna Fobb, played in this game for the Huskies last year, playing for the Cowgirls this year in this edition of the game. She'll be motivated to perform well against her old team.
Absolutely. I'm sure she will, and there will be some eyes on her as well, and we wish her well, as we do both teams. And, again, we're about a minute away here. We'll turn it down to Kurt. I said Kurt Martin in the first game, and it is Kurt
Goldnick.
Thank you, sir. I said it wrong, and I apologize to Kurt, so we're going to send it down to him shortly here for our introductions here. Our Yield Advantage pregame show concludes. Yield Advantage is a precision planning sales and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. Starting lineups will be brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Your journey to wellness awaits you. Your journey begins here at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. And I think we are just about ready to go here for the girls' game. As Kurt's pushing some buttons over there, and I'm keeping an eye on him there, Noel, just to kind of see when I got to push his button and make him go live. He's going to wait till 000's the way it looks.
Yes, he is very official. He's going to follow his routine, and he has a very smooth voice.
Yeah, he does. All right, let's turn it over to Kurt. 000's.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Clarity Blickery Activity Center at Weary Arena, home of our NDSCS Wildcats. And welcome to this year's border battle, our final game, the girls' game. Breckenridge Cowgirls hosting the Wahpeton Huskies. Today, it's shooting for a cure for cancer. There's a 50-50 raffle at the west end of the arena. The drawing will be at halftime of this game. You could win half the cash in the pot. The other half goes to Kim Wilkinson and Brent Phillips. Also, Dr. Judy Schmidt, the Clinic for Oral Health, is donating $20 for every three-point shot made in this game this afternoon. Thank you, Dr. Schmidt and the Clinic for Oral Health. The referees for this game were chosen for their demonstrated ability and are registered with the Minnesota and North Dakota High School Activities Associations. Our referees are Troy Wittenberg, Mitch Ronan, and Ben Zarbuck. Introducing our starting fives, first of all, for the guest team on the scoreboard. Under head coach Brian Watson, assisted by Rod Brewer, Lakin Miranowski, and Patrick Goulon, the Wahpeton Huskies.
Oh, look at Coach Watson's shoes there.
5'6"
you can't see him on camera.
Piper Nelson. 5'8" junior, number 10, Cambry Mauk. 5'7" sophomore, number 12, Gracie Falk. 5'6" senior, number 22, Claire Langenwalter. 5'11" sophomore, number 45, Claire Woods. Starting five for the home team under head coach Tony Bogenreef, assisted by Tim Janing, Brenda Dahlgren, and Carsey Materi, the Breckenridge Cowgirls. 5'8" senior, number 2, Jonica Bernadas. 5'7" senior, number 3, Parker Yagi. 5'9" junior, number 10, Piper Janing. 5'8" senior, number 21, Emily Gowan. And a 6'1" junior, number 32, Sienna Fobb. Have a great game, everybody.
All right, there's your introductions brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Next up will be our opening tip, and that'll be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, gentlemen. And Tyler Farm Supply is your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985, and they are located in beautiful, scenic, eventful, and you just can't say enough good about it.
Tyler, North Dakota.
Tyler, North Dakota. So we appreciate everybody taking part in that one. Tyler, North Dakota, Jason, the crew down there, got good stuff going. If you need some short-line farm equipment, contact Jason and the crew down at Tyler Farm Supply. All right, folks, we got a good one here, we think. Sienna Fobb will be jumping up against Claire Woods for our Tyler Farm Supply opening tip, and Sienna Fobb will control, and she gets it back to Jonica Bernadas, and here we go. Noel Eckroth. Gowan looks to Parker Yagi. Down low to Sienna Fobb. She'll get it over to the opposite corner to Bernadas. Bernadas will penetrate to the paint, kick it back to Fobb from the right elbow, off the mark. Gowan will chase, and we're going to get a jump ball. I think we're going to get a foul here, aren't we? Is that what he's going to call? Yeah, I think he is.
He is.
So that might go against Claire Langenwalter. So I think Claire will pick up her first foul.
Nope, hold on.
Oh?
I think he called it against Breckenridge. There's some confusion at the table. Mitch Ronan reporting to Art Graco and Coach Bogan Reeve.
So let's see. It says 21, so that'll be on Gowan then, I believe. Or no?
That
it was
is
on
correct.
Breckenridge.
That is
it was
correct.
on Breckenridge, so it was on Gowan. Okay.
You are correct, sir.
All right, here we go. Gracie Falk hands it off to Claire Woods. Again, here's that pressure on the basketball that we talked about. And they're going to say a 5-second violation in the backcourt on Claire Woods. Just couldn't move the ball.
Yep, she got into a trap and tried to back her way out of it. You know, her teammates might not want to give her the ball there unless it's the second pass, so she can fire it ahead or go one-on-one.
So the first turnover created by the pressure defense of the Cowgirls. Here comes Piper Janing in for the drive, off the mark with the left-handed layup. Parker Yagi and Piper Nelson tie each other up. Possession arrow pointed toward the Cowgirls.
You've got a couple Pipers. You got a Parker. This might be kind of a tough one to call.
Oh, now you put that in my head.
I'm not jealous at all.
Gracie.
Oh, look ahead.
Here comes Gracie Falk with the ball. She'll slow it up a little bit here and wait for her team to come up. And Piper Nelson with the ball. She'll try to get it off to Claire Woods. Backing in against Sienna Fobb, and Fobb will get the block. I bet those two went against each other a few times in practice.
Yeah, they're kind of smiling at each other a little bit too.
I'm sure. Piper with the ball. She'll try to get it out to Bernadas. It's tipped away by Gracie Falk. She'll chase it down, but Gowan will trace it way back into the backcourt. Gowan drives, kicks. Piper Janing for three from the corner. Off the mark, hit the front edge of the rim. Parker Yagi with the rebound, put back, misses that one. She gets it back from Piper for two. How about that for the work from Piper Janing?
Nice passing from Piper to Parker for the points.
Piper to Parker. See, now you're going to make me think about that all day. And again, pressured defense here.
It's going to be important for the Huskies to look ahead when they're on press break.
There it is to Claire Langenwalter. She can pop the three. A little bit short for Claire. Ball on the floor. Parker Yagi will come away with it, but they're going to say Gracie Falk reached in for the foul. So Gracie giving Coach Watson some good time there. Chad, you're going to have to get a shot of Coach Watson's shoes sometime here. Get a shot of Coach Watson's shoes, and when you're there, I'll put your camera on you. We got to give him some grief. I think they're pink, aren't they?
Well, he is the best dressed basketball coach in the state of North Dakota.
I agree with that. Gowan for the nice drive. And two.
Right down the middle of the Huskies' interior defense, and a great finish with that right-hand scoop.
Quickly to the other end, here comes Piper Nelson. She gets it knocked away from Gowan, who's a good defensive player, and it's ripped away, and here comes Gowan. 2-on-2, Gowan to the corner. And I'm not sure what happened there. All right, Chad, you ready? Look at them. How about those? So how about those shoes there? That's pretty cool.
That is a sweet set of kicks, and he's got it matched to his tie and dress shirt.
Oh, and now Coach Watson gets up off the chair. Chad, stay on him there. We'll follow that one a little bit.
I'm not sure. What Coach Watson is going to say here is that pass went out of bounds.
Yep.
And if it touched anybody, it touched Troy.
Yep.
The official, not a Husky.
Here comes Bernatus driving, and she'll lose control, but I think there was a foul first. Thanks, Chad. So the foul this time will go against Gracie again. So that's going to be number 2.
Yeah, that's a quick 2. That puts some handcuffs on the Huskies' best defender.
Bernatus at the free throw line. She gets the first. Jonica averaging, what'd you say, about 12 points, 13 points a game?
Yes.
A recent.
Bernatus is right at 12.8. And how about that drive drawing the foul?
Yep.
She puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Jonica, a recent milestone of 1,000 career points. Of course, Parker Yagi well over that. Bernatus' second free throw is good. Inbound pass comes into Ella Langenwalter. Also in for the Huskies was Ashlyn Max. And again, Claire Woods gets double teamed, knocked out of bounds. It'll go off the hands. Parker was looking to have that one knocked off the hands of Claire Woods, but it'll be
I like
Husky
that better
ball.
on the press break, the ball getting reversed to Claire instead of entering to Claire.
Claire's got the ball. She's going to pop from three-point land, and she makes that one. So Claire Woods shooting from deep.
Sienna Fobb had a look from deep. We know she can make them, and Claire Woods, she just showed that I'm going to make mine too.
Piper, Parker, down low, Fobb for 2. Nice passing.
Great ball movement.
Max will bring it across the timeline. Bounce pass up ahead to Claire. She's going to try and go in. Fobb will knock it away, and then I believe Ella Langenwalter was the last one to touch it. So it'll be off of her, and it'll be Cowgirl ball.
And we've got Taylor Mauk in the game. We also have Amaya Max, like you mentioned just moments ago.
Ashlyn
Max, I'm sorry.
Ava Janing checks in for the Cowgirls. Piper will check out. Looks like Mariah Coltis on her way over to the scoring table.
Little 1-2-2 half-court trap from the Huskies.
Near side, Parker Yagi from 3. Parker got that one to fall. Parker with 5.
Good ball movement gives Parker a good, clean look. All she has to do is square up and knock her down.
Ashlyn Max gets it up ahead. Taylor Mauk for the layup. A little bit too strong. Put back by Ella Langenwalter for 2. That was a good spot to be for Ella.
Yes, great hustle by Ella to get down the floor. It looks like a wide open layup. You got to follow that anyway. Ella did, and it paid off with 2 points.
Down low, Sienna Fobb looks across the lane. Ava Jading for 2. No good. Piper Nelson tries to knock that one away. So Coltis will check in. Anna Spear will check in. Fobb and Bernatus go out.
Cowgirls, nice deep roster. Taking Fobb out, a 6-footer, putting Coltis in, an accomplished player on her own.
Shot up, rolls off the edge, and it's going to be off the hands of Parker, I believe. And yeah, it'll be Husky ball. Nobody there to take it out, though.
Little slow getting into the press break. Taylor Mauk feels, I'm a guard, I'm out here. Oh, okay, I can throw it in.
Claire Woods going to dribble it up on the near side, guarded by Coltis. She'll hand it off to Max and Mauk. Max, a 7th grader, goes around the far side, guarded by Ava Janing. Woods wants to try another 3, and she got it. Claire Woods got a pair of 3s. No.
When you've got a post that can make 3s like that could stretch the defense and create a lot of opportunities.
Parker for a long 3. That one's just off the mark. Coltis with a putback. No. Coltis with another putback for 2.
And that's what Coltis does so well. She doesn't bring the ball down on those offensive rebounds. She stays with it, gets the shot back up.
Oh, and a pass from Taylor Mauk intended for Ella Langenwalter. Off the mark. Cambry Mauk will check in now and give Claire Woods a breather.
Great start for Claire Woods. A couple of 3s to help get the Huskies to 8. Huskies looking at a 2-2-1 half-court trap here against the Cowgirls. Cowgirls have beaten these half-court traps pretty easily.
And there it is again. Coltis, a little bit too hard off the glass for Mariah. Hustling after that one was Malk, but I think she was fouled. Or did they call a foul on her? Nope, they're going to say it was on a Spear. So she picks up her first.
Now I love this 1-4 press break, but the Husky girls the Lady Huskies have to look ahead for the pass ahead.
And here comes Piper Nelson behind the back, but she'll lose it off to Ava Janing. 8th grader and the 9th grader. Janing, the 9th grader, getting the better of that possession. Bernatus on the far side now. She'll dribble in. She gets into the paint and kicks. Spear for 3. She can do it, and she did. Anna Spear with 3. 2 threes in the game for the Cowgirls so far.
And the Huskies can't let Claire rest much longer. She's gone to the score table.
Langenwalter will come away with that. Spear chasing her down. Oh, and she thought Piper was going to keep coming to the baseline. Piper was going back, and the throw is off the mark, or the pass is off the mark, I should say.
So Skyly Pulskamp checks in. Good defender, good athlete. Could be a good matchup with some of these Cowgirl guards. Claire Woods is in the game, of course. And now we have a 2-3 half-court trap.
So Coach Watson changing it up a little bit. Piper Janing gets into the paint. She'll lose control. It goes off the hands of Piper.
Coach Watson loves to change defenses, a lot like the Cowboys do with Jordan Christensen.
Again, Coltis trying to slow Claire Woods down, and that one's going to be off the foot of Claire Woods and a turnover. Cowgirls, constant pressure, causes problems for the offenses that they face.
It kind of wears you down. Now, we're not very far into this game. It's only 16-8. Huskies need to relax, take a breath, and look how to attack this defense.
Spear drives, ball on the floor. Are they going to say Cambry, I think, with the reach? And it is against Cambry Malk. That'll be number 1 on her. So the Huskies will take it out of bounds. The Cowgirls will take it out of bounds. Lob pass comes into Fobb. Jumper from the free throw line is good. Sienna Fobb for 2.
That's right in her range. She's got a great mid-range shot. She can extend that all the way out to the three-point line, but that's a great catch and shoot for her.
Oh, and ball on the floor again. Anna Spear and Jonica Bernatus tying up Skyly Pulskamp in the backcourt.
And Coach Bokenreef's game plan is come out and pressure these ball handlers early. Let's get this pressure going early, and they certainly have. It's causing some problems for the Huskies.
I'm going to say that was a foul on Jonica. I guess it was. I missed that. Piper Nelson will inbound to Claire Woods. And again, Claire Woods picks up her dribble there. And pressure in the back, that might be on Ava, I believe. But she'll pick up her first so quickly. 4 team fouls on the Cowgirls here with 11:40 to go. Ooh, and there's another telegraph pass, and Piper almost rips that one off there.
Yeah, that's a long pass to make, and Ella Langenwalter is going to have to fake deep to come back. Can't just pop out on this inbound play.
Claire Langenwalter will now check in for Ella. Inbound pass comes into Claire Woods this time, deep. Now Claire's going to bring it across the logo here, and the Huskies will see what they can do. Cambry Malk, ooh, pretty high dribble. They wanted to carry but didn't get it. And Jonica on the defensive side there, and Cambry draws the foul on Jonica Bernatus, and quickly she's got 2 fouls.
Yep, you have the junior guard for the Huskies taking it to the basket against Jonica. That's a good play, picking up that foul. That's kind of important. That's going to be helpful. Now let's cash in on these foul shots.
So Cambry's first free throw is short. Nope, it falls across the top lip. So Cambry Malk with her first point. 18-9 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. What do you got there, Noel? You want to wait?
I think I'll wait.
All right.
She got the first, correct?
Yep, she got the first. So the second one rolls in just like the first.
2 good-looking foul shots from Cambry Malk. She's a 44% foul shooter.
So she needed those 2.
And so did the Huskies.
And so did the Lady Huskies. Ava Janing, lob pass, fob down low in the baseline in the low block. She'll kick it out. Parker for three. Couldn't quite get it. There's Fobb with the rebound putback, and Piper Nelson will get the reach.
Offensive rebounds, yeah. Offensive rebounds. We talked a lot about that during the boys' game. That's going to be important in both games. Great rebound by Sienna Fobb. Drawing the foul on Piper.
So Sienna Fobb at the line, drills the first. Oops. Mark that down as a foul. I shouldn't have done that. See, and I wrote it in pen, so Watson would give me hell on that one. Fobb's second free throw is good.
She makes two as a 52% foul shooter.
So Piper Nelson will inbound. She gets it into Cambry Malk. Oh, and there's a foul by Ava Janing. Yep. She looks at the referee, holds her hands up, and it's like, what did I do? But, yeah, you kind of did collide a little bit, Ava. Right down in front of us here. I want to thank Farmers Union Insurance, our scoreboard sponsor, and Kyle DeVries. Don't forget to stay tuned for our First Community Credit Union post-game show and our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. We'll have a Player of the Game in this one as well. Woods gets it, but she's not going to pull the trigger on the three this time.
Good defense by Sienna Fobb. That was a one-on-one opportunity.
Yep. Claire gets tripped up, but it goes right into the hands of Piper Nelson, and Parker Yagi knocks it out of bounds. Cowgirls have doubled up the Huskies here in the first half, 20-10 currently.
Huskies having a hard time even getting into half-court offense when they do break the full-court pressure.
Max over to Nelson. Nelson trying to shake and bake on Gowan. She'll put the floater up, just misses it to drop in, so Piper Nelson will go to the line.
Great opportunity for Piper Nelson, who's been playing really well offensively. Ashlyn Max cuts away from ball side, leaving Piper with a one-on-one opportunity. The whole side cleared out for her.
Gowan picks up her second personal. Piper Nelson's first free throw is good. Piper's first point of the game here, averaging 16 so far on the season for the Cowgirls as an 8th grader. Jonica Bernadas will now check in for Gowan. Gowan goes out with 2 fouls. Hey, our Studio 22 Design shout-out line is open here, 701-640-2619. There is Piper Nelson's second free throw. Shoot me a text, tell me who you are, who you're cheering for. We already got a list started. Everybody's ahead of me here on this one, but we'll get that opened up. Shoot me a text. And quickly, Coach Bogey calls a timeout there, and it is a 30-second timeout. So we'll leave that up for a second. I will say this is a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to call Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. All right, Noel, it's a 20-12 game here. Coach Watson keeping it in single digits with his Lady Huskies. Haven't quite found the ranges yet sometimes where they just...
Yeah, not really a lot of good-looking shots. Claire Woods with the early threes. Those are good looks. She's open on that for sure. But not a lot of other good looks out of the half-court offense. Not a lot of transition opportunities when they do break the full-court press. So I would have to say an outstanding defensive effort here by the Cowgirls. Very solid on defense. And then when the Huskies try to press the Cowgirls just pass right over the top of it.
Here come the Cowgirls. That was a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. All right, we can take the shout-out line down now. We'll get that to you. Again, we want to thank Carlson Family Insurance for that timeout.
2-3 zone out of the Huskies.
Fobb outside the spear. She can pop. She misses that one a little bit short. Piper Nelson on the steal. 2-on-1. Bernadas on defense. Over to Max for 2, and she got it. Nice pass from Piper Nelson to the 7th grader, Ashlyn Max.
And Ashlyn Max, I think, is the wild card tonight. She can be instant offense.
Yes, she can. Bernadas, speaking of instant offense, puts 3 in the hole.
Yeah, it's pretty good offense right there, too, out of transition to get yourself squared up and knock out that 3.
Coach Bogey will take a 3 for a 2 every time. Back to Piper. She's going to push again. 2-on-1. Nope, they're going to clear it out. Malk to Langenwalter. Other side to Piper Nelson. Now to the corner. Woods against Fobb. Woods going to pop. That one goes to the backside of the backstop. Oh, they're going to say it was partially blocked by Fobb. I believe he's saying it's going to stay with the Huskies. Yep. Parker's standing there like she wants to take it out of bounds, but it's supposed to be Husky ball.
She didn't see the discussion. She was looking away for her teammates.
Yep. And Art's buzzing here as we got more folks coming in. Ella Langenwalter checks in. Now they got it straight. So Ella Langenwalter standing out deep here on the free throw line. She'll get the pick from Woods. But they're going to come out way outside to Claire Woods. Parker Yagi with the quick hands, and they're going to say there is a push on Claire Woods. Parker Yagi goes to the floor, and Claire Woods will pick up foul number 1.
Great defense by Parker Yagi. She measured that inbound pass and knew that Claire would have to catch and bring down, and is able to punch it loose. As soon as she gets it, then the contact, foul on Claire.
9-point lead for the Cowgirls. Piper Janing gets in the paint. Look at the step through. Couldn't quite get it. Hit it a little too high off the glass, and it'll be off the Cowgirls. Husky ball.
Good box out by Langenwalter. Claire Langenwalter in that last play.
Piper Nelson inbounds to Claire, and Claire loses it off the handle, and that one's a turnover on the Huskies.
You know, the couple press breaks before, I really liked what the Huskies were getting. You're getting your 2 best offensive players in a 2-on-1.
Oh, and a fake by Parker. She takes the 3, no good. And a rebound by the Cowgirls, and up and in for 2. For
nice
Parker
passing,
Yagi.
nice finish, and we see that so much out of the Cowgirls.
Yep, we do. Langenwalter with the ball in the backcourt. She'll get it up ahead to Gracie, and then she'll get it up ahead to Piper now. Piper drives, going to draw the foul on Piper on Piper. How about that? There's your Piper.
And you handled it really well.
Yeah, sure I did. Piper Nelson will go to the line. Piper Janing with the foul. That'll be Piper's first.
I like Piper Nelson's aggressiveness once the press is broke.
Yep. Her second game here on the big court. She played here as a 7th grader. Ashlyn Max, her first time here. Ooh, and a battle for the board there, and it's going to end up with a foul somewhere.
That's going to be Ella Langenwalter. They let him play on that first contact because both players are pretty much straight up trying to get that ball. It was a good no call.
So Parker Yagi will inbound for the Cowgirls in the backcourt.
2-2-1 zone press for the Huskies.
Up ahead to Ava Janing. She gets it across, double team. She'll find Parker to the corner spear. Back to Gowan now. Gowan popped for a 3 from the men's 3-point line, and then some. Gowan for 3.
Great shot. That is deep.
I like it when it rattles home like that. Malk on the breakaway. Taylor with the left hand. Couldn't buy it.
That's the pass I want the Huskies to find, though. That pass ahead right away out of that 1-4. It's going to give you some opportunities.
Gowan drives. She'll put the floater up a little bit short, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cowgirls. Maddie Learcamp will check in for the Huskies. Bernatus comes back in for Spear. The advisor is tuned in and watching from, I don't know where he's at right now. He didn't tell me where he is, but normally he's in Brookings, but he's traveling too in the wintertime. Coltis on the inbound. She couldn't get it to pop. She gets the ball back, puts it up, no good. And again a putback, but I think she might be fouled on the putback. They're saying the foul goes against Maddie Learcamp, picking up her first.
Yep, just checked in the game and had to come up with a rebound against Coltis. Coltis, such a nice job of getting rebounds, keeping it high, and going back up with the shot.
1-1 for Mariah Coltis, and she gets it. She's got 3 points. So anyway, the advisors tuned in and watching. Thank you. Joel and Roseanne Lisney watching the border battles on 3 Border Sports. Thanks, Joel and Roseanne. The Lisneys, and they say hi, Noel.
Awesome. It's good to hear from the Lisneys.
It is. Absolutely. Coltis misses the second one on the other end, and the Huskies couldn't buy that one. Gracie Falk wrestling with Parker Yagi. And I don't know if I'd want to get in the middle of them two.
No. Skyly Pulskamp that time.
Or Skyly, excuse me.
Yep. Strong young lady.
Yep.
Good guard for the Huskies. Plays a lot of JV. Does a nice job for them in the JV game.
Huskies kind of in a zone trap here, but not able to trap the ball handling of the... Oh, and there's almost a tip by Piper Nelson, but Ava Janing, and there is a steal by the Huskies up ahead to Taylor Malk with the left hand again too strong. Piper Nelson with the putback too strong.
I would love to have some sport watches on the Huskies and check those heart rates. I think the heart rates are a little high.
I think
and
you're
they're
right.
going in a little bit hard off that backboard.
I think you're right. Taylor Malk's missed a couple of those. Ashlyn Max will check in now for the Huskies. Claire Woods back into the game. Cambry Malk back into the game. Pass comes in to Piper Nelson. She'll get it over to Max. Oop, almost a double dribble right in front of Coach Bogey. He wanted that double dribble. It almost was a double touch. Claire Woods with a little step back for 2. She's got 8.
Great move out of the left-hand dribble to dribble up the lane, step back, and hit the shot.
Gowan into the front court. Again, another great addition to the Cowgirls here. We're coming off a knee injury. Parker Yagi drives, puts up the shot. She'll draw the foul. I'm guessing it's on Maddie Learkamp. It is. That'll be number 2 on her.
Difficult for the Huskies to stop that middle penetration. You've got older, more physical guards for the Cowgirls, and the Cowgirls are so good at dribble penetration.
So Parker at the line gets the first. She's pointing over Cambry Malk, and Parker at the line for number 2. And we got a whistle here. I don't know. You're saying that's no good?
Wave the shot off.
Somebody stepped on the line ahead of time, huh?
A line violation someplace.
Okay.
1-4 press break Huskies.
So here comes Claire Woods. She's going to try and go up against Fobb, and she loses control of the ball, and it'll be Cowgirl ball. Fobb doing a good job defensively.
She
on Claire
is. She's
Woods.
moving her feet really well, and to be able to extend that defense and defend like that, full court, great defense.
Parker again looked at the 3, but instead she chooses to drive, put up the left-handed underhand layup, and Parker Yagi has 2, and we got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Cowgirls have doubled up the Huskies, 32-16. We'll be right back after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network.
Back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
All right, we're back here at the Blair. Jeez, the Claire T. Blickery as Parker Yagi defensively gets a turnover and 2 points. Just that quick. Gives her 12 on the day already, Noel.
Yeah, the Huskies were attempting a deep pass to Max, but it got deflected right at the baseline.
Foul on Parker Yagi. A little bit too aggressive on that one. I think that'll be Parker's first, but it's team 9th, so the Huskies will go down and shoot the bonus.
And Coach Bogenreef has no reason to change anything. Stay with the pressure defense, and then on offense, keep the floor spread and look for opportunities to drive against the younger Huskies.
And Paula Morris back from beautiful cold East Wichita. And that first free throw by Claire Woods is good. That'll give her 9 on the day. And yeah, you're welcome, Paula Morris. We appreciate you tuning in to Three Borders and watching us. Claire gets her second one. She's now in double figures with 10. Colder than normal Saturday down in beautiful East Wichita, she says. Oop, and Parker got that one on the floor. Cambry Malk going to try and tie her up. The two of them smile at each other and help each other up.
Well, Cambry Malk will not back down on defense.
No, she's
and
not
she
afraid.
will, she'll get her hands on the ball. She'll tie people up for jump balls.
Yep.
And, she's always such a good sports. If there's a sportsmanship award, I think it should go to Cambry Mount because she'll knock you down, but she'll help you back up.
Ain't that the truth? Karen and Carly tuned in, watching on Three Borders, watching Red River Communications, Channel 28, cheering on the Cowgirls in this game. Piper Janing, what a steal and a save there. She'll get it off to Bernatus. Drives, kicks it off to Yagi. Underhand layup, no good. And here comes Cambry Mount, the aforementioned Cambry Mount. Unfortunately, lost control right down below us. So Karen and Carly watching Red River Communications. Watching from Ricks, Carolyn, Bailey, Nikki, Harry, Missy, and BK. How about the Johnsons there? Thank you, guys. Vicky Glander. Hi, Joel and Noel. Let's go, Jonica and the Cowgirls from Vicky Glander. Thank you, Vicky, for always watching Three Borders Sports Network. I got a funny one here I got to look at here shortly.
I can't wait to hear what it is.
Parker Yagi driving. She's going to put the underhand left-handed layup up. No good. And Claire Woods on the board. She gets pestered there by Parker Yagi coming up into the front court. She'll get it off to Cambry Malk. Back out to Woods. Ashlyn Max brings it around to this side now, underneath to the baseline. Cambry Malk gets it knocked away by Parker. It'll stay with the Huskies. Substitutions coming in will be Sydney Polskamp.
Skyly.
See, now I'm all screwed up here. Skyly Polskamp in. Taylor Malk also came in, or did Ashlyn Max? One of the two.
Taylor Malk. Max remains in.
Okay. Polskamp down low to Woods, working hard against Fobb. Fobb with the block, and she'll pull it back down and save it for the Cowgirls, and we'll go the other way.
Great defense by Fobb. She got bumped out of the way, but still got her hand on the block.
Parker driving. She'll kick back to Fobb for a three. Rims out halfway down. Spear on the rebound. In the lane, back to Fobb. She'll go to the line for two on the reach foul.
Great pass by Spear, but how about Fobb? Keeps moving after shooting it on the left wing. Gets all the way to the right block for a nice pass and a chance at a power-up. Now a chance for a couple of foul shots.
Chad Affield on that camera there, and Yards on the other one. Fobb sinks her first. Fobb with 7 points.
She's having a nice game. Motivated to show well against her old team.
And that one goes halfway down. Announcer jinx on her. Sorry, Sienna. And coming back now will be Nelson. She'll get it off to Polskamp. Gets it across the timeline, beats the defenders to the corner. Max back out top to Piper. Long three for Piper. Just barely ticked the rim. Shot clock resets to 22nd. Other side. Taylor Malk for three. Bank shot is open for Taylor. How about that?
Great shot. Hit the glass, the rim, popped up and dropped in. You don't always see a bank shot look quite like that.
No, it looks good in the scorebook.
It absolutely does.
I don't care how pretty it is.
That's kind of a big shot for the Huskies, too.
It was. They needed to stay there. Keep this game in reach as Spear misses that one, and a rebound by Piper Nelson. And a block foul going to be called on Parker. So quickly now, Parker with 2 fouls. Cowgirls got 2 fouls on Bernatus, 2 fouls on Parker, 2 fouls on Ava Janing, and 2 fouls on Emily Gowan. So their backcourt getting into early, somewhat foul trouble. 2 fouls for all those 4 girls.
And part of that is to be expected when you're playing full court pressure like that. And I think Coach Bogenreef isn't that worried about it. Guards can usually play with fouls at 2. It's when you hit 3 you're getting into real problems in the first half. He also has good depth on his bench, so he can rotate people around and kind of protect some of his players.
Piper Nelson with her 3rd point of the day, all on free throws. Coltis will check in. David Janing. So on the floor, got the 2 Janing sisters, Bernatus, Gowan, and Coltis, as the 2nd free throw is good for Piper. She's got 4.
A little man press by the Huskies now.
And they let Emily Gowan bring it up, but it goes right off her hands into the hands of Piper Nelson. 3-on-1, bounce pass. Nice pass from Piper over to to Ashlyn Max for 2.
Nice finish by Ashlyn Max. I love it when she's on the break and she can catch and finish like that.
Good pressure defense there by Polskamp on Emily Gowan. The Huskies now have cut it down to a 10-point lead. And there's another steal by the Huskies. Piper up ahead to Woods. You know that's going all the way. And underhand for 2 for Claire Woods.
Great Euro step. What's tough about that is she's crossing the midline. She's got a tough angle to bank with her right hand. She's got the right spin on it, though.
Husky fans cheering up. Bernatus down low in the low post. Draws the foul. Late whistle on Max on Bernatus, a 7th grader on a senior.
You could see Bernatus' eyes light up when that ball's coming into her. She had the 7th grader sealed on her backside.
Yep.
And nice quick move to the middle of the lane. If you catch it in the post, that middle of the lane is a door. Always check and see if the door is open.
Bernatus' first free throw is a miss. On this attempt, she was 2 of 2 earlier. She's now 2 of 3. Parker will check back in. Again, she's going to be playing with 2 fouls here as Piper Janing will sit down. Bernatus for 1. Jonica with 6 points. Nelson brings it across. She'll give it off to Postgame. Back to Nelson, the 8th grader. Gets around the defenders. Look at her handle the ball. Drives into the paint. Floater just off the mark. Oh, and a nice play by Max. Saving that one right into the hands of Postgame.
Well done. Great save, great finish. It started with a great ball screen from Postgame to free Piper Nelson.
And now the Huskies were down by 16 earlier. Have cut the lead to 7 here with under 3 to play.
Parker trying to post up Max once again.
Coltis with the screen up high. On the floor, ball is going to get tied up. Possession arrow stays with the Cowgirls. Husky fans getting back into it now.
Yep.
7-point lead for the Cowgirls. Here comes Claire Langenwalter checking in. Claire can shoot the 3. She'll check in for Taylor Malk.
These Lady Huskies don't quit. We've seen that no matter what the score of the game is. They keep playing, they keep working.
Parker, jumper from the right elbow for 2. Parker with 14.
Kind of caught the Huskies with a little bit of matchup problems on that one.
Pulskamp saves it there as Parker Yagi, and Parker just picked up number 3.
Number 3 has 3. That's kind of a big foul for the Cowgirls.
It sure was.
And how about Pulskamp, what she's done here? She's been solid with the ball. She's catching it. She's the one guard out there, not afraid to set some ball screens.
Yep. Great point.
She's done a great job freeing up her teammates.
First free throw was off the mark. Would have been a big free throw here for the Huskies. Keep it in single digits as we're nearing the end of the first half. Again, shout-out line's still open there, folks, so we'll get to you here. If I don't get to you here shortly, I'll get to you at halftime. Pulskamp off the mark on that one. Janing on the rebound, so Skyley misses both of them. Piper brings it up into the front court. To the corner, Bernatus, there's 3. Off the mark. Piper Nelson on the rebound and a block by Coltis. So Mariah picks up her first foul, and it'll be a double bonus on the other end.
You know what's going on here is early on the Cowgirls have been bodying the ball handler, and now it's starting to get called, and it's starting to add up a little bit as the Huskies keep chipping away.
2:16 remains, 9-point lead. And Piper Nelson has got all of her points from the free throw line. She's got 5. As Anna Spear will check in for Gowan. Karen Langenwalter-Fitton watching the Langenwalter sisters and Lady Huskies out in Seattle, Washington. Thank you, Karen Fitton. Piper's next free throw, she's 6 for 6.
And she averages 4 rebounds a game. I love it when a point guard rebounds because you don't need an outlet pass, you can just go.
Oh, right out of the hands of Spear, but she's able to save it. Ava Janing for 3. Boom, nothing but net for her on Ava Janing's first bucket of the game.
That's a big shot for the Cowgirls.
Up ahead, Pulskamp with the underhand. Oh, and couldn't buy it. What a nice move by Skyley. Go ahead. I know you want to say something, Noel.
That would have been a fantastic finish.
You were out of your seat on that one.
But I was ready to jump if that would have went down. That was a great transition catch and getting around the defender for the right-hand scoop. Oh, I was hoping Pulskamp would have put that in.
It's a 10-point lead, under 2 to play. There's Casey Cookman again. Hey, go Lady Huskies and Coach Watson. And hi, Noel. Best U.S. history and teacher in North Dakota, she said. Ava Janing couldn't buy it. Piper puts it back up. No good. And they're going to say that is Cowgirl ball. Coach Watson hands on the head like, darn it. I'm still digging his shoes. Inbound to Bernatus. She'll get to the paint. Floater up off the heel. Piper with the putback. No good. Bernatus puts it back, but there was a foul ahead of that one. Looks like Piper Janing will go to the line. And they're going to call that on. Is that on Claire? Or did they say it was on Skyley? Yep, looks like it was on Skyley, yep. Somebody, did she make that one? Or miss
No,
it?
nope.
Okay. I was
That's
looking
a
at
miss.
my phone here. So Piper's first attempt at a free throw is no good. Somebody said something about Coach Watson's suit earlier. And there's another miss. Claire Langenwalter on the board. I'll have to see if I can find it at halftime. Claire Langenwalter gets it into the front court. She'll get it over to the other side to Max. Woods. She's going to go against Fobb. Puts it up. Underhand scoop. 2 for Claire Woods.
I believe she shot that with her left hand.
I think you're right.
Getting around Fobb and shoots that with her left. That is a great move.
The lead back to 8. Off to Janing. Nice little give and go there. And a block foul will be called on Postgame.
I like the high post entry to Piper Janing and the handoff to Ava Janing. You got the law firm of Janing and Janing at work there. And, you know, over the last couple of years with Three Border Sports Network here, it's been fun watching the Cowgirls, but I really enjoy watching the Janings play.
Aren't that something? They both started playing when they were young. Oh, Ava made that one.
Well, the Cowgirls have a lot of entertaining players. You know, Jonica Bernatus, outstanding offensive player. Parker Yagi, outstanding offensive player. But these Janings have been fun to watch them play over the years.
Yep. Ava started as a 7th grader. I think Piper started as an 8th grader, I believe. And good kids. I mean, I see them around the gym, and they're always saying, hi, Joe, and they're just great. Well, both teams.
Absolutely, yes. Good kids, good students.
Woods drives again on Fobb, and that time she's off the mark.
She got a little bit too deep as Fobb gave ground.
I
Shot
agree.
it with her right hand too hard off the glass.
10-point lead. Huskies would like to stop the offensive possession here as Piper Janing drives in, and they're going to whistle jump ball is what they're saying. The student section
That's a good call.
Weren't quite in agreement. But it's going to go to the Huskies here on the possession arrow.
Piper thought she fouled.
I think so too. I thought that's what they were going to call, to be honest with
she was reacting to what she thought was a foul call and then saw, oh, jump, okay, we'll take it.
See if Coach Watson gets his usual wish. He wants the last possession of the half, and he's got it if the shot clock is turned off. Claire Woods sees an open lane. No, there she goes and got the bucket and the harm. Claire Woods lighting it up on the offensive end for the Huskies. She'll draw the foul, and that foul will go against Piper. So she's got 2 fouls.
That's a good possession, even though it's not the last trip. The thing that really made it possible was sort of the delay offense they're running. It spread the floor. Claire fakes the three-pointer, draws Fobb, goes right by her, gets the foul, and the hoop.
Woods gets the free throw. 9 seconds to go. See what the Huskies can do here on the offensive possession by the Cowgirls. Bernatus across the timeline. 3 seconds to go. Bernatus bounce pass. Piper puts up from 3-point. The bank was closed on that one, and that is going to be your halftime score. The Cowgirls, 43. The Huskies cut it to single digits. They've got 36. 7-point lead. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get more to your shout-outs, and we'll have the OSPTI halftime show coming up. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network right after this.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
At Interstate Engineering,
We're more than engineers and surveyors. We're partners in building stronger communities. For 50 years, we've partnered with communities across the Great Plains region, from airports to water systems, transportation to recreation. Our team delivers innovative solutions with integrity, loyalty, and a passion for helping others. Interstate Engineering, improving life, one community at a time.
Yield Advantage is excited to add the full line of Vetterstat equipment to our winning team. From the Tempo high-speed planters that add a new level of precision and simplicity to planting, to the Carrier line of high-speed tillage, and of course, Willrich and Wishek tillage tools. Vetterstat has a deep lineup of quality solutions for every season. For more info on how Vetterstat can help give your farm the yield advantage next season, contact us at 218-517-7878 or online at yield-advantage.com.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
What does primary care mean to us? At Sanford Health, it means being there when and where you need it most. It means building a relationship, because when a provider really knows you, they can deliver the best care for every aspect of your health and your life. So what does primary care mean for you? It means understanding your health for today and for where you're headed next. It means a lifetime of care for a lifetime of you.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for Students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about, what's the network going to be after I retire? Where it continues to evolve, and if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Claire T. Blickery Activity Center.
Perfect.
Thumbs up.
That was perfect.
On the campus of the North Dakota State College of Science. Our halftime score here in the girls' game, the Cowgirls 43, the Huskies 36. The Cowgirls were up by as much as 16. The Huskies kept fighting Noel, and now they're back to a 7-point halftime lead.
Yeah, Cowgirls, a great start, following the game plan that Coach Bogenreef laid out for them. Pressure. Also, on offense, spread the floor and look to dribble attack. They were certainly doing a great job at that. But the Huskies, there's just no quit in the Huskies. Yep. Going from 16 down, now they're down 7. So, it's a ball game. Don't go anywhere. Keep watching. It should be a lot of fun. I think the Huskies comeback, mostly led by Claire Woods, 17 and a half. That's outstanding.
Yep.
And I also think Ashlyn Max gave the Huskies a little spark too when she got in. And not so much the scoring, but being in the right place. And Skyly Pulsekamp's done a nice job defensively and being solid on offense.
Yep.
Setting screens, taking care of the ball.
And Piper Nelson, she's only got 6 points, but they're all on free throws, so she's going to the hoop trying to make things happen. And then Ashlyn Max, as Noel said, she ends up with 4. Taylor Mauk ends up with a 3-point shot and 3 points on the scoring column for her. 2 points for Skyly Pulsekamp, and as Noel mentioned, Claire Woods leading the way for the Lady Huskies with 17. Taking a look on the Cowgirls side, Anna Spear finishes with a 3-point field goal for 3 points. Jonica Bernadas finishes with 6. She also had a 3-point field goal and 3 free throws. 5 points for Ava Janing, also a 3-point field goal. Piper Janing ended up scoreless in the first half. Emily Gowan finishes with 5. She also had a 3-point field goal. Mariah Coltis finishes with 3. She had a field goal and a free throw, and then 7 points for Sienna Fobb. And leading the way for the Cowgirls, nobody's surprised by that, Parker Yagi with 14. But the interesting thing is Parker Yagi went to the bench late in the first half with 3 fouls.
Yeah, it's okay if your guards have 2 fouls. They can usually play with 2 fouls in the first half. Into the second half, they'll be okay. It's when you pick up that 3rd foul in the first half, then you're starting to think maybe we might have to limit minutes. We might have to change our rotation a little bit.
Yep.
Parker, to her credit, though, aggressive defense. She doesn't care what the foul count is. She's going to get after the ball, and she's going to get out in pressure.
Yep, very much so. All right, the teams are making their way back on here. We just got a minute to go, so I'm going to go through a couple more shout-outs. The Bogey family is watching in Mapleton. Go Cowgirls. The Bogey family, thank you. There's Abby Johnson. Abby Johnson cheering on the Cowboys and the Cowgirls. And once again, from the Harvard of the North. See, she's learned that from Watson, so Abby knows it gets to me when she says that. But that's okay, Abby. You can say that. I'll tell Watson you said it, and he'll be happy. Linda Langenwalter watching the Nieces and all Lady Huskies from Everett, Washington, so thank you. Yoni Fobb, they're, in Fargo, trying to make some noise there, watching on the iPad, watching Jada Fobb compete at her track and field meet for NDSU. Or I can say NDSU now, I just mentioned the Harvard of the North, so I can say NDSU. So Jada Fobb competing in her track and field meet up there. And Yoni, you are welcome. So there you go. Again, Alexis Bach, and formerly Alexis Motoro, tuned in and watching the Lady Huskies, cheering them on. Oh yeah, there he's got it on. He's kind of keeping it on.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Cambry's grandpa from Western North Dakota, Cambry's Grandpa Dale, is cheering on Cambry and the Huskies. Thank you, Grandpa Dale, for that message. Jalen Romerine, finally able to catch a game. She's watching. Paul Grunberg, 75 alumni, watching in Watertown, South Dakota. He says Denver 17, Buffalo 10 at halftime. So the Bills trailing. How about that?
I like that Denver team.
Jalen Roman says, good job, Noel.
Jalen's awesome. One of my all-time favorite Huskies.
Wanda Mauk, they're in Arizona cheering on Cambry and the Huskies. They're out in sunny Arizona. Shout out to Dan and Angie. Piper Janing, I thought she might pop that three, but she's going to penetration drive, get it off to Yagi, back to Janing. Nice little left-hand hook from Piper Janing for her first bucket.
And how about the little pocket pass from Parker Yagi for the assist?
Yeah. Langenwalter. A lot of family out in the state of Washington watching the Langenwalter sisters play tonight. Woods is the point, pops a three, rolls off the left side. Parker Yagi there for the rebound. Ooh, and almost throws it into the hands of Piper.
How did that not get stolen?
And trying to drive and through and penetrate was Emily Gowan. Wait a minute.
Yep. We have an official overruled.
Oh, my goodness, I don't know how that
That's
happened.
unfortunate for the Huskies.
Yeah, and Coach Watson doesn't agree, and I don't know if I agree. It's tough to see from up here. Might have to ask him about that one. And the inbound pass for Parker Yagi puts it away. Parker down with 17.
And that overturn hurts because they cash it in for 3 points, the Cowgirls do.
Yep. Could have been coming back the other way. Nelson wants to pop for three. Used all the rim, couldn't get it. And now Parker Yagi chases it down. She'll slip. And Coach Watson says, I think she slipped on her own. I don't think she got pushed. There was contact.
There was, absolutely. Parker had to split the trap. She had it split, and then she had Gracie kind of on her hip, so they're going to call kind of a bump foul from Gracie there.
And Gracie's going to have to check out because she just picked up her third. And I think that's the same official that made out of bounds call down in the other end, so I think Coach Watson probably...
And they haven't rotated. He's still on that sideline. He might get an earful.
He might. Bernadas drives to the elbow, now clears it out to Yagi, who drives into the paint. And there's a foul. Was it away from the ball, or was it before?
I think it was when Parker Yagi passed. I think it's going to be on Cambry Mauk. I'm not
like
sure.
He said 10, yep.
I think perhaps the officials are starting to clean up some of the body checking on the ball handlers.
Bounce pass comes in to Fobb, now to Piper for three, short. Cambry on the rebound, gets it knocked away, but she brings it right back to herself. She'll drive back out to Piper Nelson. Piper looks at the three-point line. She'll give it up. Postgame takes it way back out to the logo, and she'll start everything in motion. Claire Langenwalter for three. Off the mark. Bernadas baseball pass, and it's tipped away there by Langenwalter, intended for Emily Gowan.
Nice hustle by Claire, taking that deep three over on the left side and hustling back and breaking up the transition opportunity.
Very much so. 12-point lead. It was 7 at half. Cowgirls have 5 unanswered here to begin the half. Jump ball, possession arrow will go to the Huskies. So Cambry, like you said earlier, Noel, she's not going to let a loose ball go by.
Yeah, that's
trying to get her hands on it.
You bet. That's a well-designed out-of-bounds play. Parker Yagi inbounds and steps directly to the post, but Cambry defended the post really well. Great defense by Cambry.
Claire Langenwalter brings it up. She's going to try to go coast to coast. It gets knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Huskies.
I like that she's being aggressive, trying to push it to the basket.
Ava Janing will check in for sister Piper. Claire Langenwalter will inbound underneath the Husky basket on the far side. Oh, and it was a high pass. Piper Nelson tried bringing it down, but it went right into the hands of Ava Janing. So the Cowgirls coming this way. Gowan with an open three, and that's a rare miss for her when it's that wide open. Piper Nelson going to take the left elbow jumper. Couldn't get it. Cambry Mauk on the putback. Couldn't get it. Rolled right across the heel.
That's a tough one. You want to go for that bank at point-blank range. Just put it in the box. Gives you a little bit better chance.
Bernadas now to Gowan. She'll drive. Kick to Bernadas. Wide open three for her. Deadly.
Yeah, Postgame helped a little bit too far off Bernadas, and I'm not sure that Claire was in that much trouble from the dribble drive.
Piper Nelson will break the pressure, goes through 3 people. Little pass over to Postgame for 2. Nice pass from Piper to Postgame.
And the pass is right where Postgame wants it, high. All she has to do is catch and put it on the glass.
Ava Janing into the front court. Back to Parker Yagi, drives, left-hand scoop, in for 2.
Yeah, that was almost too easy. Left-hand drive wide open for her.
Parker continues the offensive leadership here and there's a steal off the leg of Postgame. Bernatus with that one. She'll wait for her teammates. Now she'll drive baseline. It's under the baseline, and it's going to be a block on Claire Woods. That will be number 2 on her.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Well, there's the one that says that. Who did Brian borrow the suit from? Most importantly, who did his tie? That came from David. David Janing.
Oh, okay.
Watching out in San Jose. Thank you again.
Oh.
Shout out to the Cowgirls. Let's go Sienna from Grandma and Grandpa Fob tuned in and watching. Thank you. Ava with a nice little step around there for 2. Ava Janing. Speaking of the Janings.
Yep, she reached for that. She doesn't think she fouled, but that's a good call by Mitch Ronan on the near sideline.
That's 3 on Ava. Just like that, it was a Huskies have just scored 2 here to start the second half. 12 for the Cowgirls. Outscored the Huskies 12-2 here. Begin the second half. Piper Nelson. Bounce pass up ahead to Ella Langenwalter. Comes out now to Gracie Falk. Ashlyn Max going to come to the near side. Finds Piper Nelson. Nelson going to drive. A little right-handed floater switch from left to right.
Nice, yes.
For 2. How about
you
that?
You called it right on the money. Left-hand drive. Gets her to the middle of the lane and scoops it with the right. Pretty shot from Piper Nelson.
Pretty shot. Bernatus over to Gowan. Gowan will hand it back to Anna Spear. 13:30 to go here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Bernatus for a little 12-foot jumper.
And I love how Claire Woods just tapped that rebound with her left hand to herself.
To herself, yeah.
I'll take this, thank you. And that's the fourth foul? Yes, it is.
So Ava does pick up her 4th, so she'll quickly head to the bench. Her sister Piper will check in for her. So Gracie Falk will inbound for the Huskies, trailing by 15 now. They trailed by as much as 16 back in the first half. And they cut it to 7 at halftime. The Cowgirls have come out strong here as Woods with a nice drive, underhand layup for 2. Her first bucket in the second half.
Good take to the basket. Nobody wants to draw that charge.
Piper off the right side. Nobody called nothing there.
Yeah.
Ella Langenwalter steps on the baseline. And I think nobody realizes it's Cowgirl ball. There they go. I think they thought it might have been a foul, and that's why everybody was heading to the other end. But they called on the baseline. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout too, Noel. And we'll be right back after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network. It's 55-42. Back after this.
Ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage 218-517-7878 or online at yield-advantage.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Claire T. Blickery Activity Center. 13 minutes to go. The Lady Huskies trail by 12. And right now, folks, it's time for our Comfy Vibes Company Comfy Cam. Check out our Comfy Vibes Comfy Fan Cam and get some of your team's favorite apparel from Comfy Vibes and Erica Rizak. You got Chad, got everybody. There's groundkeeper Phil. How about him, huh? That looks like a Comfy Vibes sweatshirt there that he's wearing. So
I visited with Phil before the game, and he was kind of excited to be at center court 3 rows up. He thought, I might get some camera time.
Well, he just did. So there is your Comfy Vibes fan cam. Parker Yagi working hard underneath. Piper Nelson on the reach. Parker gets the and 1.
Yeah, Parker is tough to stop when she gets positioned that deep.
And that'll be the third on Piper Nelson. She'll stay in the game here the way it looks with 12:53 to go. Parker's free throw for the and 1 completes the 3-point play. And right now, and there's a collision, and they're gonna say that Clara Woods
lost it out of bounds. Yep.
Coach Watson can't believe it.
Oh, no, now we have Mitch Ronan overruling from the baseline. So it'll remain Husky ball.
Yeah, it will. Coach Watson was going to have some words over there, but Mitch Ronan saved the day for him.
Well, Coach Watson has a good angle on that one.
Yeah, he did. He was right in front of him. Ella Langenwalter will pass it off to Gracie. Huskies doing a little transition ball here. Here comes Piper Nelson with the drive. Floater! Look at her go. And Piper Nelson's second field goal of the half.
Huskies get great opportunities when they do that little delay weave. They usually get something out of that.
Bernatus drives. Pass goes in. Parker Yagi against Max. And Max will come away with that one defensively. And I think they're going to get Piper Janing.
Well, Piper Nelson blocked that shot.
Oh, let's see.
Coming from the help side.
Yeah, it is on Piper Janing. So that'll be 3 on Piper. So 3 on Piper, 3 on Ava Janing, 3 on Parker. She hasn't fouled yet in the second half. Woods trying to get around the pressure from Coltis. Watson, I thought he tried calling time, but they got it across in time. Piper Nelson, short jumper, no good. On the rebound, Ella Langenwalter, but it goes right into the defensive hands of Jonica Bernatus.
She's so good defensively. She gets her hands up, and nobody wants to do that bounce pass around her.
On a spear for the long 3. Goes out of bounds. I thought Claire might have touched it, and she pulled her hands back in a hurry.
She did a little bit of acting. She pulled it back and shook her head. Nope, yep. I didn't touch it.
I didn't touch it. It wasn't me.
She sold that call.
Inbound to Gracie Falk. She'll get it across. She's going to drive, go coast to coast. A little bit too hard off the backboard, but she was fouled in the process. So Gracie Falk will go to the line. That looks like it's going to be against Jonica Bernatus. If it is, that'll be 3 on her. It is. Looks like Emily Gowan's going to come in for Jonica. Short on the first free throw.
Gracie Falk, the Huskies' designated defender, usually draws the tough assignment. She's a 44% foul shooter.
Postgame checks in. Gracie Falk at the line. There you go. You reverse the jinx. She got her first point.
Gracie averages 3 points per game.
Huskies cut the lead down to 13 now. Making that little run after the Cowgirls came out after the half and made a big run on the Cowgirls, or on the Huskies. Parker Yagi trying to drive and a little bouncing back and forth there between Polskamp and Yagi, and Polskamp going to be the loser on that one as she draws the foul.
Skyley showing a little intensity there, slapping her hands after that foul.
3 on her.
Her third.
Yagi will inbound to Fobb.
They like that play. It's a good play to post up Yagi.
Oh, and there's a steal by Polskamp, but she gets it away from Parker Yagi. And Parker Yagi knocks it away from Gracie Falk, but it'll stay with the Huskies.
Great defense by Polskamp.
Yeah, you don't see Parker Yagi losing one too often down there.
Well, it started with Polskamp sort of forcing Yagi to get out of the post. And then when she tried to dribble, it knocked that away and come up with a steal.
Gracie gets trapped here in the corner. And a steal by Spear. Anna drives, left-hand layup for 2. Good defensive play by Spear. Nelson going the other way. Up ahead, just a little bit too far out of reach there for Clara Woods, and it'll be a turnover, and I think Coach Watson's going to take a timeout. And he does. It's a 30-second timeout. Let's keep it here. We'll call it a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew. 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their goal. More shout-outs. Tara Klostrike watching the girls' game as well, cheering on the Cowgirls and the Huskies. Tara, thank you very much. Get well soon. Let's see here. Wanda Mauk. Let's see. Shout out to Mr. Eckroth. Oh, I see what it said. It was supposed to be. Shout out to Mr. Eckroth from Dan and Angie LeClaire.
awesome, yeah.
So I missed that one there.
Dan LeClaire,
Yep.
Dan the man.
Yep. How about that? Good to see and hear from them. Angie out there enjoying the weather in Arizona. I think I'm caught up here, folks.
Whew.
Well
done.
We'll we'll have our First Community Credit Union postgame show coming up here at the conclusion of this one. And also our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game as the Cowgirls bring it up into the front court, brought up by Emily Gowan. She'll get it off to Parker Yagi. Gowan gets it back, drives off the mark. Piper Nelson with the board. I thought she was going to try and pass it.
Yeah. Yeah, she had to pull it back.
Yeah.
Almost a double dribble.
Whoa, and then Claire Woods with that nice little fingertip roll.
How about Claire Woods going to work in the lane, having a heck of a ball game? She does a great job at turning to the middle of the lane and seeing if the door is open or if the door is closed. It's open that time.
The lead is back to 13. Piper with the other hand from about 6 feet away.
We've seen so many great scoop shots tonight.
Oh, we sure have.
In both games.
Ashlyn Max brings it up, gets it over to Nelson. Piper had her nose down looking for the lane. Claire Woods, she's going to penetrate drive. She'll put it up, and it's going to be and one. I think we were in the block. He's pointing at the block, right?
He's pointing at the restraining circle. She's in it, so he's going to give her the and one.
Yep. So Piper draws her fourth foul, folks, and we've got a 13-point lead.
You know, that was nice defense by Sienna Fobb to send Claire to the defensive help, but the help was kind of stuck in the restraining circle.
I think we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. 62-49 on the Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Back after this.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
30-second timeout. Both Janning girls now with 4 fouls each. Bernatus with 3. Parker Yagi has played the whole entire second half with 3. Woods at the line. Point number 24. So it's a 12-point lead. It was 7 at half for the Cowgirls.
Man-to-man pressure for the Huskies.
Cambry out on top there, guarding Bernatus. Gowan now in the corner up top to Fobb. She's going to pop it, and does, and it's off the mark. And Cambry Malk with the rebound. Cambry bringing it up against the pressure off to Max. So now the Huskies could maybe cut it to 10 or less. Big offensive possession. We're only halfway through the second half here, folks. Don't go away. Cambry works, goes in, partially blocked there by, was that Bernatus with the block or Parker with the block?
I think that was Bernatus.
I think it was too. So Mariah Coltis will now check in for Sienna Fobb. Huskies will inbound under their own basket with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Deep out to Cambry. Wide open 3. Nobody came out to her. She can make those, but didn't quite get it. Coltis on the board.
Nice rebound by Coltis. Good box out and rebound.
And Parker going to drive the distance and put it up and in for 2. Parker Yagi, another bucket. And that one's ripped away there. And a little collision and another collision. Nobody's going to get the call. Parker Yagi spins underneath for 2. Parker's got another bucket.
It's the Parker Yagi show.
I guess so. Claire Woods will get it, and the lead, just like that, back up to 16. Seems like when the Huskies whittle it down, the Cowgirls come right back. Postgame off to Nelson. Nelson looking at the feet of Ava Janning, watching, dribbling, shooter, no. Bernatus with the board.
That entire defensive series, Ava Janning was guarding Piper Nelson, face guarding her. She didn't get the ball till about 15 seconds left in the shot clock.
Gowan off to Ava Janing. Try to go down low to Coltis. It's knocked away, but right out to Bernatus. And bangs the three home. Bernatus with 2 threes in the second half. She's got 12 total.
Great inside-out three-pointer after the post touch. Nice pass by Coltis.
Oh, Postgame breaks through everybody and goes down and gets it blocked by Coltis, but I think it's going to stay with the Huskies. Coltis with the block. Postgame thought she might have had one there.
She had open sailing all the way to the basket. Coltis closed the distance nicely, but blocked it from behind. Wow.
Inbounds. Nelson back to Langenwalter. Couldn't take the three as Emily Gowan with the good defensive pressure. Gracie Falk hands it off to Cambry. Up on top now, Maddie Learkamp getting some minutes in for the Huskies again. Langenwalter, pass comes over to Malk. Cambry drives, going to put the shot up, and she'll get blocked. I don't think it was a shooting foul, was it? They're going to say is on Coltis, so that'll be number 2 on her.
And they're calling it a shooting foul.
It is a shooting foul,
Yep.
Okay. I didn't think she was in the act of shooting, but okay. Cambry puts up the first, a little bit short. She was 2 for 2 earlier. This is the first here in the second half. 7:09 to go, 19-point lead for the Cowgirls. Cambry's free throw is off the mark, and Coltis gets the rebound. Quickly up ahead, Bernatus. She finds a gap. She's going to try and take it. She'll go down on the floor. The senior goes down hard, but she draws the foul. And I think that's going to go against Maddie Learkamp. Yes. 2 on her.
Nice pass ahead, creating the one-on-one situation. Bernatus had to go for it.
First free throw is good. She averages near 13, I think you said, Noel?
That is correct. 13 a game, and she is a 78% foul shooter. Good foul shooting out of these Cowgirl guards.
And she is at 13 and now 14 for the night.
That's how you get to be a 1,000-point scorer. Make your foul shots.
Even sitting out her junior year. How about that?
That's amazing.
Here comes Claire Langenwalter and the Lady Huskies. 21-point lead. Nelson drives, fades, falls. And a rebound by Coltis, sweeping up the boards. Quickly on the baseball pass, Claire Langenwalter intercepts that one. Like you said, Noel, there's no give up in these Huskies.
Well, that saves a basket there because Ava Jading is waiting for the pass from Bernatus if that gets through there. So that's important that Claire knocks that out of bounds.
Ashlyn Max checks in. And Emma Hornstein back into the game for the first time today. At least I hadn't seen her in the game yet today. So Emma Hornstein in for the Huskies.
You are correct. First appearance.
Ooh, Coltis, nice feed for Bernatus for 2 for Mariah. Give her 5.
Good pass over the top, and recognizing there was no help side defense there for the Huskies.
Gracie Falk spin move. She's going to go to the paint. She's going to go up high off the glass. No good. Gracie had the right idea and the right moves, just didn't get it finished. Spear to Bernatus. As we approach the 6-minute mark, Bernatus into the paint. Little step through, Euro. No good. Jump ball, I believe. Yep. Jump ball, possession arrow stays with the Cowgirls. Taylor Malk will check in for Gracie Falk. Little jumper from the free throw line by Sienna Fobb, but it's no good. Hornstein with the rebound. And it's going to get knocked out of bounds there by the Cowgirls, so it'll be Husky ball.
That was a good look for Sienna. We've seen her make that earlier. She's got a nice touch on her jump shot. And she's fitting in with this Cowgirl team really well, I think. Adds an extra player to the rotation, gives them a little bit more depth.
Claire gets the inbound pass, and she'll bring it across the logo for the Huskies. Gets it across the timeline. Not as physical as ball pressure as the Cowgirls usually do. Late in the game here, leading by 23. That's the last thing you want now in a border battle game like this. You don't want an injury in a 23-point game as Claire Woods traveled. I thought she almost had that one. She looks back at the ref and smiles.
Can't you let me have it? Come on.
Give me that one.
Yeah.
She looks over at Sienna, and they're chuckling back and forth.
It was a good quick move.
Yep. 5:20 to go here in regulation as Bernatus brings it up to the timeline. Oh, look at that give and go there from Parker to Jonica. Those seniors have played together a long time, and that looked like it.
Yeah, teammates. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's a great assist and a great cut by Bernatus, too.
Oh, and that one's tipped away by Parker Yagi. She gets it over to Piper Janing, over to Jonica Bernatus. Taylor Malk with the foul. Jonica will go to the line. It's funny. I should say funny. It's interesting. You go, and I've been over to the Breckenridge gym a few times, and even when there's nobody there, there's Parker and Jonica out there shooting. You know, and they're back and forth, and they each take their turns. They make this circle around the three-point line, and each one of them does it, and then they'll take turns, and the other one does it, and the other one rebounds, and they're just constantly working together. Jonica gets the first.
And that's the dedication it takes. You know,
Absolutely.
these are two dedicated athletes that are, you know, hitting their prime and playing great basketball for the Cowgirls.
Jonica Bernatus, 18 for her.
How many teams can boast 2,000-point scorers?
Well, and Parker, of course, her career is not done yet, but she's the career leader in points. She's approaching 2,000, by the way. And then Max for three. How about Ashlyn Max lighting it up for the Huskies here?
Great shot by Ashlyn Max.
Parker Yagi approaching the 2,000-point mark. She is also the career rebound leader for the Cowgirls. So a couple of career marks for Parker. That one's on the floor and picked up by Piper Nelson.
Nice defense by Piper.
Yep, she'll get it off to Hornstein, back to Piper. Now over to Emma. Emma gets it over to the corner. Piper Nelson gets the ball back, drives high off the glass, couldn't make it fall. Parker gets tied up from behind by the 7th grader, and it's going to stay possession arrow to the Lady Huskies, so Ashlyn Max ties up Parker Yagi. I want to thank Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton, our favorite team sports apparel, Bell Bank, Dakota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, Jay Julson running for City Council. Jay Julson, election on January 27th. That's paid for on his own behalf. Country Financial Wahpeton, Casey Formanek, Red River Grain, Corner Drug, your prescription specialists. Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Sanford Health, Red River Communications, Amanda Frederick, and State Farm Insurance out of Breckenridge. Claire Woods will get it from Fobb, and she pops it, and does it a three? Nope, she had her toe on the line and got a two.
Nice catch and a reverse pivot out of that to face the basket. That reverse pivot away creates a little bit of space, just enough to get it over Fobb's outstretched hands.
Bernatus to the corner. Here's Harper Hager that checked in. She'll find Parker Yagi, and Parker gets fouled from behind by Taylor Monk, I believe. Nope. Yeah, he's going to be on Taylor. It's her second.
Yeah, Cowgirls doing a really nice job posting up Parker Yagi against the smaller Husky guards.
Parker's first free throw is good.
The quandary for the Huskies is, do you front her and make them throw it over the top when the floor is spread and there's no help side, or do you play behind her? And if you play behind her and allow the catch, then you are into her little shop of horrors.
Hornstein lob pass up to Piper Nelson. Parker Yagi matches her scoring in the first half. She's got 14 in each half. She's got 28 unofficially in my book. Piper Nelson for three. Rims out. Hornstein underneath. Reverse layup. Didn't quite go in for her. A little bit long. And the baseball pass up ahead to Piper Janing. Gets it in for two. Piper Janing with 6 as we approach the 3-minute mark. Piper Nelson will bring it across the center line. Coach Watson and Brewer going to the benches. They're going to clear out and get some youngsters in there and get some time on the big court. Little just inside the arc. Jumper for Max, no good. Piper Janing will push 3-on-2, and she'll get it over to Fobb, and a substitution timeout there by Coach Bogey and Coach Watson. Or it looks like we're going to get a full timeout. Let's take a timeout there, Noel. We'll be right back after this break. The Cowgirls 81, the Lady Huskies 55. We'll be right back.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSP. We'll just come right back here out of commercial. No music as we're ready for play again, and everybody's got a lot of substitutions. We'll see if we can go through them and find them for you. Harper Hager gets the handoff, and she'll shoot the floater from the baseline. No good, and the rebound underneath there by Johnson. That's Riley Johnson, number 13. She'll hand it off to Tischer, drives, and a miss on the layup. Julia Doman gets the rebound. Bringing it up for the Huskies there is Sierra Dufresne. Tenley Hills. Is that Maddie Learcamp? She gets it off to Addie Parker, who also checked in for the Huskies here. Dufresne gets the ball back as we approach the 2-minute mark. Both teams now empty the benches. 3-point shot, the miss. Cowgirls come away, and bringing that up is Sydney Tischer crossing the logo. Don't forget, folks, we'll have our first Community Credit Union post-game show coming up, and we'll also have our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. We're kind of expecting at least Coach Watson, maybe Coach Bogenreef. Maybe both of them will be up here for a post-game interview.
And a nice steal by Julia Dolman. She draws the foul. She's had a run of really good JV games for the Huskies. So that's another young player, a sophomore, and a tall player that the Huskies can look forward to.
And they called that one on Michaela Ludwig, her first personal. And Dolman will go to the line, see if she can get her name in the scorebook, and she missed on the first one. It was 1-1. Minute and a half to go, 90 seconds. Three Borders Sports Network. Again, stay tuned for our first Community Credit Union postgame show. This is a Cowgirl home game, so we hope Bogey will come up. We'll see. It's 41 steps up here, so I don't know if he'll make the trip or not. Sydney Tischer with the dribble drive. She'll kick. Riley Johnson on the wing. 7 seconds on the shot clock. She'll off to Tischer. Tischer will take the shot, and there she got it. So a nice little 2-point basket there for Sydney Tischer.
Yeah, I like that. She came off that high post looking to score and put it high on the glass. Well done.
Tenley Hills kicks it off to Learcamp. Doman drives, kick. Dufresne, right elbow. Looking underneath. Pass goes down underneath for Parker, and she got the roll. Addie Parker gets a nice basket.
Nice catch in traffic and finish.
Down to the final 30 seconds. Shot clock is turned off. I think Bogey is just telling the girls to, no. I think we might try to do something here. I guess what the heck, let's get her name in the scorebook, huh? Mm-hmm. In the border battle. Harper Hager, 8th grader for the Cowgirls. She's being pestered there by Parker. Now I think it's going to be called off as we're down to the final 6 seconds. That will be your final score here. The Cowgirls score 40 points in the second half. They scored 43 in the first. And the Lady Huskies fall to the Cowgirls 83-57. We'll be right back with our first Community Credit Union postgame show right after this. And we'll have our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game as well.
your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Fast turnaround, cute designs, and so many options. It's totally made for you. Comfy Vibes Co. Fast, trendy, custom, yours. Check us out at comfyvibesco.com.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their /1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Having the right insurance team will change the way you view insurance. Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm. My staff and I believe insurance is a tool that can help you plan for what can go wrong so you can focus and invest in what can go right.
Amanda and her team are dedicated to serving you and the community. They are local, committed, and a trusted insurance team. See why they've been voted Best Insurance Agency 7 years and counting.
Come see us. We'd love a chance to work with you too.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton.
All right, welcome back to the Blickery Activity Center here on the campus of the North Dakota State College of Science Wildcats. I'm Joe Schreiner. Noel Eckroth went down to get a picture with our player of the game, our Optimum Rehab player of the game. Quick shout out here, one last one, Stacy and Mike Manock. They're tuned in watching Three Border Sports. Thanks, Stacy and Mike. Appreciate it very much. And stay warm, everybody. Again, our post-game show here brought to you by First Community Credit Union. Make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products. First Community Credit Union, our post-game show. I'll quick go through the scoring here before Noel and Coach Watson come up. I'm not sure if Bogey's coming up or not, but we'll see what happens here shortly. I'll go through the scoring first for the Lady Huskies. 3 points for Taylor Mauk, 7 points for Ashlyn Max, 2 for Cambry Mauk, 1 for Gracie Falk, 2 for Addie Parker, 2 for Ella Langenwalter, 4 for Skylie Pulskamp, 10 for Piper Nelson. She had 6 free throws in the first half, and then finishing off with 26 points for the Lady Huskies was Claire Woods. She had 17 in the first half, 9 more in the second half. For the Cowgirls, who came out victorious here in the post-game show here, brought to you again by FCCU. Looking at the scoring here for the Cowgirls, it'll be 5 points for Anna Spear, 5 points for Mariah Coltis, 7 points for Sienna Fobb, 5 points for Emily Gowan, 2 points for Sydney Tischer, 6 points for Piper Janing, 7 points for Ava Janing, and then with double figures for the Cowgirls, again, the 2 players we talked about in our pregame show, leading the way with 18 points was Jonica Bernatus, and then it is Parker Yagi with 28. So there's your scoring here. Unofficial, of course, for the 2 teams. And again, the final score was 83-57. The Cowgirls turned it on here in the second half. They scored 40, and the Lady Huskies only scored 21 in the second half. So the defensive pressure here for the Cowgirls came on pretty strong at the end, and that's how it finishes here with an 83-57 game here, and a victory for the Cowgirls. Cowgirls will improve here to 10-6, and the Lady Huskies will fall to a record of 5-6 overall. So the Huskies falling down there in that one tonight. And let's see here. Next up for the Lady Huskies, they'll be hosting Valley City on January 20th, and then they travel to Turtle Mountain on the 23rd. And next up for the Cowgirls, they will be at Lake Park Ottoman on Tuesday the 20th, and then at Pelican Rapids. So 2 more road games here for the Cowgirls next week here as they travel to Lake Park Ottoman, and then they got to travel to Pelican Rapids. Next up for us here at Three Borders Sports Network next week, of course, we're Monday off, and we're going to wish everybody a happy holiday. But then on Tuesday, we got the Breck boys in Perham. We'll have the Cowboys in Perham, and then we will have a doubleheader over in Wahpeton. Noel's going to be busy over there. He'll have the Wap girls and the Wap boys as they host Valley City in a doubleheader over there on Tuesday. We do not have a coaches show on Wednesday due to the park board meeting that Brian's got to go to. And then on Thursday, we'll have Breck boys in Pelican on Thursday. And then again on Saturday, we'll have Breck boys in Hillcrest. So we got a busy week next week here. We do not have a coaches show on Wednesday, but we will be busy in that one. Our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. Let's just do that real quick here. Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. We want you to be able to do all the things you want to do. Stop and see Dr. Tony or visit our webpage at myoptimumrehab.com. Optimum Rehab Player of the Game is going to go to Jonica Bernatus. And Bogey is up here. We just don't see Watson yet. So whatever headset you want to put on there, Bogey, you can certainly do that.
Can I sit here?
Yeah, you can sit there. Noel will be back here sooner or later, but you want to run the computer too?
Not at all.
Noel's up here. Noel, you want to take this headset, or is Watson coming, or what? Okay. All right, so we'll get it up here. I don't know if he's bringing the handheld mic. Tell you what, folks, let me take a 30-second break here, so we'll be right back here, and we'll have the 2 coaches here, the border battle, coming up right after this. We'll be right back, folks. Stay with us.
Is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Whoop. pushing the wrong buttons here. I'll get it all figured out.
You know what you're doing?
No, because
I don't
Noel
think you do.
here.
I don't think you do.
Now I know why you do all the button
Exactly.
pushing.
Exactly.
It's Fat Fingers, boys. That's what it's called.
If you say so.
Fat Fingers. Welcome to our First Community Credit Union post-game show, gentlemen. And it's make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products. First Community Credit Union, our post-game show. I am lucky enough to be joined by the two head coaches here of the girls' games, Brian Watson and, of course, Tony Boggenry. Bogey, congratulations on the dub.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a tough one there in the first half. I thought it was interesting, and you guys can both comment on this, but I'm going to go to Bogey first. Bogey, it was an interesting first half, I thought. I mean, at one point, I think there was a 16-point lead for
17.
the 17? Okay. Yep. You remember it.
I was coaching.
17-point lead for the Cowgirls at one point in time, and the Huskies fought their way back. What did you see? What did you feel going on at that point in time?
You know, I thought, well, just going back to the first half in general, both ways, there was just no flow. I mean, it felt like somebody would go on a run, and then there would be a couple of fouls called, and the other team would go on a run. But when they started chipping away back at our lead, we weren't getting in front of them. They were breaking the press. Just one person would grab it and go, and they were splitting us, and then we would have to recover. And I thought they did a good job of just for a young couple of them being very young out there, just being brave enough to go up against the press and go attack it.
Especially after your ball hawking press. All right, B-Dub, what do you got for a comment on that?
No, I think he's right. You know, we were able to cut into the lead. I mean, it's kind of hard to come back and keep yourself in the game when you dig yourself a 17-point hole. But I thought we did a good job of getting them, taking advantage of some of their aggressiveness and drawing some fouls and getting to the free throw line. I think we shot 14 free throws in the first half, but I think we only shot like 6 in the second half or something like that. But I thought we did a good job of digging back in it, and I thought that was going to be the pace and the way that we were going to be able to go and to start the second half. But we just never could really cut into it in the second half. You know, we make a good play, and then we foul, and we make another good play, and then we foul. And, you know, we just couldn't cut into it the way that we did. Mm-hmm. And then by the time you get, halfway through the second half, then, they're a little more loosey-goosey now because the pressure's off, and then they start knocking down shots to go along with it. So, I mean, it was a good game play by them. I think for us, maybe the moment a little bit too big for some of our young kids, which is fine. I mean, this is a game that they haven't really played a big part in. We kind of talked about this after the game. They've played in this game, but they haven't had to be the main characters in this game. And I think, the mindset is different before the game. There's some extra nerves that maybe you wouldn't have of a normal game because it's such a big game on the schedule and within the community. So let's hope that that's behind them now and they know what it's like and what it's going to take. And moving forward, they use that experience.
Yeah, it was an interesting game from that perspective, too, as well, with the young players. And, of course, Bogey's had the young players out there, too, as well. Let's talk about your big two on each side. And, again, representing for the Lady Huskies there first, Brian, for you. You had Claire Woods. I had her down for 26. And then Piper Nelson, I think he had 10 or 12. I can't remember what it was, but she was in double figures as well. And then on the flip coin there, you've got Parker and Jonica as well. So
yeah, I thought that, Claire played okay. We need her to score, and we got points out of her. Same with Piper, but I think that they did a really good job of kind of keeping us off balance, keeping the ball out of Piper's hands at certain times and things like that. And that affects us on the offensive end. I felt like we really didn't run our offense at all tonight. I mean, we just kind of came down and, I was like, hey, you take this, or here, I'll pass it to you. We're going to stand and look at you and see what you can do. We never really executed our offense effectively. I mean, yeah, we can score, but if you want to win games against a good team, against a good defensive team, you got to execute your offense, and we did not do a very good job of that, and a lot of that has to do with his team and the way that they play.
And I was just going to say that. All right, I want you to talk about your two, Parker and Jonica, also, but then also address what he just said there with the defensive pressure again from the Cowgirls.
Parker and Jonica, I thought they both played well tonight. I think you guys ended up giving Parker player of the game, possibly.
We did, yes, we did. Yep.
She just, besides offensive rebounds, she was able to step out and hit some big shots for us from three, and she hasn't, she doesn't take a ton of threes in a lot of games. So for her to, be confident, and that was big for her. And then Jonica just being that heady player that she is, she's talking to me before stuff happens, and should we get into this or should we do that? So, it's nice to have that leadership like that. And then,
well, and to that point, I think she learned a lot from sitting on the bench last year with you all year.
Yeah,
that helped.
Well, 2 years ago.
And playing
Was that 2 years ago?
Playing
Yeah,
varsity
excuse me.
for what, 9 years now?
Yeah, I think it's 9. Yeah.
That has a little bit to do with it
you
too.
got to throw COVID years in there.
Right, exactly.
No, just having those two, they lead on the court really well, and the girls feed off of them. But yeah, we were hoping our pressure would maybe get to some of their younger players, and we were able to speed them up. And we talked after the game too about how when the ball's not in Piper's hands, their offense kind of, maybe isn't happening, if you want to say it that way. But, when it's in her hands, she does a good job of getting them into things, and they find ways to score. She does a good job of finding others, but able to get to the rim and step out. And I thought Claire did a really good job of stepping out and hitting some really big threes.
She had a couple of big threes,
It's not like they were uncontested either. They were hands up, and she shot it right over the top of them, and she was able to get to the rim a few times. So hats off to her. She played really well tonight.
All right, Bogey, you're traveling next week. You're traveling next week, aren't you?
Yep, 2 games. We got Lake Park on Tuesday and Pelican on Thursday.
Lake Park's a HWL game too.
They used to be, but they are a section
game.
Team. Yep.
So
and they're like 10-4, and Pelicans like 9-5 or 10-4 as well. So.
And you?
We are at home
doubleheader
on Tuesday for a doubleheader with Valley City.
And then you travel.
And then we travel. So, we go to Turtle Mountain.
Lucky you.
Yeah, I know.
That's a quick trip, right?
Yeah, it's a quick trip. So we played 2 very good teams here back-to-back. Valley's 1 or 2 in the state right now. Turtle Mountain's been in the top 5 consistently. So, it's 2 tough games here back-to-back next week. So.
All right, gentlemen, I want to thank you both for coming up here and joining us on the First Community Credit Union post-game show. Also, our Optimum Rehab player of the game did go to Parker Yagi. We did announce that earlier. She finishes with 28 points, 14 in each half is what I had her for. So
I asked him after the game, "Say, you gonna let me win one of these?"
Well, I had the records for the last 3 years, but I never brought it up.
I know he hasn't lost one yet.
I would like to keep it that way.
Yeah.
At least for a few more years.
Yeah, I know.
I told him maybe I need to retire and just.
Yeah, he wants to retire
undefeated.
now. See. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right, let's call it a wrap here. I'll put Noel back on the headset, but again, thanks again, Bogey. Thanks again, B-Dub. Appreciate you coming up. And I'll shut those mics off, and then we'll get my partner, Noel Eckroth, back in here, and we're going to wrap this buggy up. Noel, you're back on the air with me, and again, thanks very much for all your input, and I think our player of the games, we did pretty good on them.
I think we've had some good selections, one from each town, one from each school, and
we'll have those on our Facebook page tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep, and it was pretty well consensus up here with Chad Affield and Camden Yards, Noel and myself. We were pretty well consensus with the 4 votes, so everybody we voted on was the way it was. Thanks again to all of our sponsors. Thanks everybody for watching Three Borders Sports Network. Appreciate all the shout-outs. I think I got caught up on them here as Mike and Stacy Mannock were latecomers to the program here. At least they were late on my phone, but I think we got everybody. Let's see here. Okay, there's a picture from Parker. All right, we got it. So we'll have it on the Facebook page. Anything else there, gentlemen? Chad, thank you very much. Yards, thank you very much. It's been a long afternoon, but it's been a fun afternoon. My partner in the booth here was Noel Eckroth. Ryan Watson, my partner in the business. I'm Joe Schreiner. Here of the girls game was 83-57 in favor of the Cowgirls, and the boys score was 59-53 in favor of the Huskies. So that's going to wrap it up for everybody here at Three Borders Sports Network. Good night, have a safe one, and stay warm tomorrow in this silly weather that we're having up here in the southern Red River Valley. Good night, everybody.